Free shots, big vibes, bring the whole crowd. Smoke in the air, whole room loud. Whole team up, what we toasting to?
It's D.Page, co-owner of Vintage Skins, and we are Pittsburgh.
All right, man. It's your boy Scoop TV. We back at with another segment. We are Pittsburgh, and who we got in the building today, man?
D.Page, man, owner of Vintage Skins. You already
go looking for getting on once again, my
boy.
already.
All right, I've been tweaking to hop on this. I was in his DM like, bro, you got to come down the way and do this, bro. You got to come to the heart of it.
Yeah, and then we really got so much to talk about because I see you got the new store. You got a lot of new things going on. We're going to talk about it. So first and foremost, for the people who might not know, where you coming up from in the bird?
The east side. Mm-hmm. The east side of Pittsburgh. That's where I was born and raised my whole life. But now we on the south with it, man. Came and took over the south with it.
Yeah, bro. Facts.
We're down one that side for real, man. But we're trying to make the most of it.
Nah, I'm already knowing. So, like, how was it growing up on the east side of Pittsburgh? Because everybody got their own different story. Because that's exactly where I'm from too. So, it's just like, how was it for you? Would you say like the things you might have seen growing up and stuff like that?
The things growing up, I would say my childhood was cool. There was definitely a lot of stuff going on around me, but I was always that one that stayed in my lane, never tried to portray something I wasn't, and was just trying to make the most out of my situation. I definitely had a support system and all that. Shout out my people.
No, that's definitely dope, man. Like for the youngins, like they like to say YNs now, like that. You know what I mean? Like, how was it important for you staying in your lane? Like, how was that? Like, was it easy for you, for real, to stay in your lane like that?
For me, I would say for me personally, it was easier because I had guidance. You feel me? That's what a lot of people don't got out here. So I feel like the YN thing, like, they link up with other YNs, we'd call them, to feel that type of love. I feel like that they missing that they ain't getting at home or none of that. And I feel like that's just, it's gonna lead you down the wrong path for sure, because you ain't got no guidance, like we said, for sure. And you never gonna know what you wanna do. You always gonna be going based upon what other people's putting in your ear, what you seeing. You never really gonna know who you is until you get into a situation and try to realize like, damn, that wasn't even me. And sometimes it'd be too late.
It'd be too late,
too late. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize, like, it could get too late. Like, it could get too late for surely. Like, don't get that confused.
Right. Now, that's real. And I always noticed that about you too when we was younger in the dice. I mean, you always had your own way. So, like, let's talk about that back then, like in high school and stuff like that. What type of kid would you say in high school?
High school is crazy. I was supposed to go to Central. Like, a lot of people don't know that, bro. I was in sports a lot. Like, I was supposed to go to Central. I was supposed to they wanted me to cut my hair. That's the only reason why I didn't go to Central. Like, they wanted me to cut my hair. I took the test, got in, went to the first workouts and all that. But then I had to cut my hair. Then the funding, my people really was on some like it's gonna be hard for you to get funded for this. You feel me? So boom, we ended up switching in the older dice. And it's crazy. Once I went to the dice, bro, I feel like the dice really changed everything, bro. That shit was like, the dice was the most corrupt, turned up place ever for high school, bro. It was turned up for surely. But definitely older dice. When I got in there my freshman year, off rip, I was hanging with the older people. I was hanging with niggas in your class, bro. I was always advanced, hanging with the older people, just trying, hustle, get it on, and just built myself, basically.
No, that's definitely dope. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit. You start taking the entrepreneur route, and I start saying that you start doing the clothing brand.
Right.
So how did you transition to that? Like, where did that come from?
So basically, in older days, I had a couple brands I was working with in high school. Shout out Cud. Shout out. They brand was called Born Rich. And basically,
I remember that.
It used to be called Guap back in the day. Then they changed it over to Born Rich or whatever. So they seen a vision in me, like young, like they was telling me, like, bro, like you could help us sell the stuff. At the time, I'm not really thinking nothing of it. I'm like, oh, all right, like the older people reaching out, like that's all I needed. It wasn't even about money or none of that. I'm like, damn, they really see something in me.
Right.
So I would never forget this day. They told me like, yo, we gonna pull up to your school, bro, and we just gonna open a trunk, just try to rally as many people as you could get to buy some of the merch. So I'm like, all right, I'm thinking like, damn, this might be a little hard because in high school we ain't got too much money.
Yeah,
like this
facts,
hoodies is $50. That's a lot around that time. So boom, I just told everybody I knew. I'm like, yo, come, I got some merch for y'all. Like, I make sure y'all get it discounted. And this is the merch that I'm wearing in school. So people was already asking about it at the time.
Right.
So boom, when school's over, 246 is over. He parked on the side. There's a line of people coming with me to the car, bro. He probably sold at least like 15, 20 items. Like, you could just do the math on that at this time. And that's when I knew, like, oh yeah, like I could do this. I could do this. Then I opened my eyes when I start years after I start going to like all the Wiz concerts. I'm backstage every year. I'm around real celebrities and inspirations and all that. I was around Wiz all crazy.
I was gonna ask you that, not to cut you off. Are y'all related?
Yeah.
I've been hearing that since we was kids, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
His mom, shout out Aunt Peachy. His mom is my aunt. Yeah, I've been around since he was performing at Slippery Rock, Attenborough, before he was Wiz Khalifa, before he was selling out shows and all that. For sure.
Yeah, I swear, I used to always hear. I always wanted to ask you that for real. So, I seen there's a lot of famous people that be in your clothes. So, like, can you remember the first person that got into it?
I think the first person that got into it was Chanel West Coast.
Okay. Yeah.
So when she popped out with it, it's like, boom, she was out rolling loud with it. And I think she is wearing Dan Folger's chain. Like at that time at Rolling Loud, he would get everybody, because he's a jeweler, and he take pictures. So he was giving everybody the Rolling Loud chain. So she got it on with the VS hoodie. And everybody's tagging me in it, but I'm in my head like, who is this?
That,
like, and how did she get this hoodie? Like, how did she get this hoodie? That was the main concern. I'm like, damn, she's cracking. Like, everybody reaching out. Like, I'm turned. I'm like, I ain't even do nothing. I ain't even do nothing with that. For sure. That was definitely one of the biggest that started out, though, for sure.
No, that's definitely dope.
Still to this day, I don't even know how she got the hoodie. That's the crazy. No,
that's the crazy thing. And I started seeing people like Asian Brat with it on. I seen a couple other people that you had, and there's a lot of people that come into the stores. Like, how do that make you feel, though, bro? Like knowing that you just made a creation, and then you got people, these big influencers in your stuff, and there's people that's really out there doing their thing. Like, how did that make you feel personally?
It make me, especially when I'm having a conversation with the, like, we'll say celebrities that come into the store. Like a lot of them, I try to focus on like a lot of athletes that people look into on their Instagram to see how they dress and all that. And it's like the celebrities we got from the city, it's like I grew up with a lot of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, it really hit me when we ain't talking and they call me out the blue like, yo, bro, I need you to send me some merch. We play such and such this week. I need you to send me a box. And it's like, damn. Most of the time you don't think like people is just supporting you just off of friendships, but it'd be different when they really reach out to you and be on some like, damn, he really messed with it. Like, that's what I'd be in the back of my head, like, damn, he really messed with it. That give me that extra drive every day, like, all right, bet I could take this somewhere else. Like, if the right people see it, I could keep going up and up and up if I stay consistent with it.
No, that's definitely real, man. So we right down here in East Carson, and I want to say, I feel like it's very smart that you put your store right here because there's so much traffic.
1,000%.
How valuable is that to you right now?
It's very valuable, especially like how I used to do it before. Like I started out up IUP partially in the city. My partner, he lived in South Carolina, so it's like we was in PA and SC like at the same time. So we was like killing two birds with one stone. We getting it popping in South Carolina and Pittsburgh, and I was up Indiana, and it's like I was doing a lot of footwork at this time. I ain't have no car, so I'm walking everywhere. Then once the semester was over, I'm back in the city now. So it's like I'm pulling up on everybody. Literally, everybody in the city, every side of the town, I'm pulling up. Like that's where I was known from. That's what I was really known for.
Facts. I
done pulled up to every hood, every single hood at any time of the hour. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up, and I definitely appreciate the city for that, because there was times I'm pulling up and people's cashing out, spending thousands of dollars, like $2,000-$3,000, like literally no lie, like real life $2,000-$3,000. Like I might go meet this person with $500 in my pocket. I'm leaving this side of town with $2,500 in my pocket now. Like
See,
sure.
and that's what I like to say about Pittsburgh, because you got a group of people that say Pittsburgh don't support, and you got the people that do.
For sure.
I put it to people like this: if you got heat, if you got something really going on in the city, they there. I ain't gonna lie, like there was big times where it's like, all right, I might be in Houston doing what I'm doing, but I'll come back down here if I got, you know what I mean, run it up real quick and do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? So let's talk about that. Like, how do you personally feel about the support in Pittsburgh?
I feel like there's a lot of support in the city. People just don't put the leg work in. People just think like, oh, I just dropped this, or it don't even matter. It don't even got to be closed. People just think, oh, all right, I did this, and the support should come. The support should come, and it's not like that. You got to actually put leg work in. You got to, like, I like to tell a lot of people, you got to make people think you take it serious.
Right.
Like, people ain't gonna take it serious until they see you taking it serious. It don't matter if you're a rapper, you play sports, any of that shit. People want to see, work ethic towards whatever you're trying to promote.
That's real.
And it's like Pittsburgh, it's anybody. It's not even Pittsburgh, bro. People's gonna buy what they want at the end of the day. If people don't buy the shirt, there's something that this person might not like it, but there's somebody out there that might like it though. So it's like you could never stop grinding or never look down on what you're doing. You just gotta literally, it might sound a little cliche, but you gotta be consistent with it.
You
like,
got to.
Consistency, that's the number one thing with it. And it's like half of the battle is just doing it. People don't realize. Like, you'll have the idea and be like, damn, like, that is a good idea, but people don't do it though. And it's like, bro, all you gotta do is literally just do it. That's half of the battle. People ain't going, that's gonna take you to the next level. Somebody ain't getting there because they're not doing it. They're not being consistent with it, and people get discouraged. People might look for these results and they ain't there, so people be done with it. Then they try to double back on it, and it's like, bro, you can't do that out here.
That's 100% real. So, what can we really expect from Vintage Skins these next couple of years? No, we ain't even gonna take the next couple of years. Let's do it for the next couple of months.
Next couple months, well, we got the anniversary coming up. Normally last year we did it the first week, but we're gonna push it back just because we remodeling the store and all that. We're gonna push it back towards the end of the month. We're gonna do we're gonna have an event down here in the daytime. We're trying to work off block and 14th Street over there. Then we're gonna have an after party at one of the clubs down here. We're still talking with a couple of them. But I would just say, looking forward to new drops, and basically we implement in the city here. Like, we try to do a lot of pop-ups. We try to do little events with artists to where it's like the light could go on other people. Like, at the end of the day, it's just clothes and there's room for everybody out here. And it's like, bro, you only live one time out this joint. So it's like, I feel like giving people a chance too, bro. Giving people a chance for surely. That's what we try and do down here.
And that's real, bro, because a lot of people don't think like that. And I feel like just what I'm saying, like even with this whole project is it's like showcasing that more of what the talent that we do have here in Pittsburgh, because there's a lot through creators, streamers. We got a lot of artists, a lot of the artists too. So who I know you in the music a lot too, and a lot of this is a lot of based around hip hop as well too. You got a lot of who's some people in the city that you rocking out with on the artist side of shit?
Like on the local side, we got a lot of artists. We got a lot of good artists. My top artists, I do, let's say top 3, no order. I definitely mess with Beat Up.
Yeah, I was just listening to that shit. He go crazy.
Scarlo for sure.
Scarlo, shout out to little bro. Swear.
Who else? We got so many, man. We got so many. Shummy's making noise.
Oh yeah, he going
Shummy's music right now.
That's a nice 3. You can go 5 if you want to.
Who else? I'm trying to think. Just name out some people. I'm trying to think right now. If y'all see this, yo, there's a lot of artists I mess with in the city, yo.
The 1, 2 that I feel like that's different. I like Young Jew.
Young Jew.
He go crazy. Who else?
Yeah, Young Jew's hard. Shout out to Young Jew.
I fuck with Wextra shit different. I fuck with him. Let me see who else I like.
Hardy. Yeah, but I consider him as industry.
He one of the OGs.
Yeah, we got a lot of artists doing their thing.
There's definitely a lot of people, but yeah, I'm gonna
shout out Fat Boy G's.
Yeah. They doing their thing too. There's a lot of people that I definitely want to tap in before I get about this. You know how that shit goes.
Yeah, for sure.
So me even saying something like that, you ever think about relocating or having stores in other places or even moving somewhere else?
Yeah, 1,000%, bro. It's crazy. Where you at? That's like one of the spots that I really want to open a store at. I went down there for my birthday like 2 years ago, bro. And it was like one of the best experiences. Bro, you could really, that's one spot you could really go to dolo and get big love, You could feel the love. They ain't on no hating. You ain't got to worry about running to your car after the club. It's love out that chain. It's support,
because there's so many people that got the same thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like, it's no competition.
Yeah, for sure. But I definitely want to keep this store here, though.
Yeah,
this store on Carson, just because this is the city, and this is who helped me get to this point to where I could fund the different things I could do and relocating to, like to Pittsburgh. I can never forget it here.
Never, man. That's
never, no matter the situation.
Bro, I say that all the time. This is the heart of everything. This is where it started, and it's always good, and it's always hung. So that's very important. Doing what you're doing too is be able to have that love too and feel that love.
And we try to make people understand. Like anytime I bump into somebody, I don't care if you just started your brand last week or you've been doing it for 5 years. I tell everybody, come do a pop up at the store. If you do the music, let's have your release party down here.
Okay. Yeah,
we ended up having an event down here. We probably had like 10 to 15 artists perform literally right where we standing, bro. There was rock stars down here, niggas I never seen in the city, local artists. Bro, there was probably no lie, you couldn't move in this joint. Like it was jam packed. Like, bro, you couldn't move in here. Like it was probably one of the most cracking nights I ever seen down Carson, and nothing ever. Well, there was a little incident at the end, but other than that, it was cool down here. Nobody didn't get shot. It was. But that's why the city respect us too.
Okay, and
because at first they was a little hesitant.
Let's talk about that too. Swear, like having that I would say that respect from having successful events. Like, how is that important? Even working in the South Side.
It's super important. When we first opened up this shop, the city was acting kind of like they was hesitant. I would say, because it's like, all right, these young owners is down here. They got everybody pulling up to the store. And you know, when we first opened the store, I was going in the crib at 3, 4 morning every single night. Like, bro, the store was open till 3, 4 in the morning every single Monday through Sunday.
I remember.
Just pull up. It don't matter if it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just pull up. Somebody's going to be here for surely. But after the years, it was like they started seeing like, okay, they got a good following. They're not on BS down here. They're actually controlling their crowd. And no incidents is happening. And it still surprised me till this day that nothing ever happened. Like, you know, everybody respect everybody when they come in here. I done had this side in here and this side of the city, they don't like each other and they just bump into each other in here, and it's still like, all right, we keeping it smooth. We in here for clothes. Anything else outside, it's just that. Like, and that's why I definitely respect this city, because they keeping it alive for sure. There were so many situations where the store could have got shut down or this could have happened in here, and it never did for surely.
That's definitely dope, bro, because it's unheard of. You know how it is. It's been crazy down here, and the South Side changed a lot, because this was definitely like one of my favorite party spots back in the day.
For sure.
So for people who don't know, that's not from down in the Berg, what's some good spots to hit up when you on the South Side?
As far as restaurants or clubs?
We could do a little bit of both.
All right, so restaurants down here, I like Mad Chicken over there. Shout out Mad Chicken. I ain't never pay for Mad Chicken. Mad Chicken gave me a little endorsement. Shout out Mad Chicken. It's crazy. I told him we doing an interview in here. He said bring the camera in there.
Okay,
get like part of the scene.
Oh, I bet.
Shout out Mad Chicken. That's the fam over there. We got Nakama down here. We got what's that spot on the corner? Cambodian Kitchen. Yeah, they be open until 3, 4. Yeah, Cambodian be open until the people leave. They about their money over there. They keep the little refrigerator locked. You can't sell a drink in there, bro. They got the waters literally with a lock on them joints.
They'll be playing.
She ain't giving you the key to open it. None of that. They accept Cash App, credit, EBT, whatever you want. Oh yeah, you got that money? Come on, we get you some little shrimp fried rice real quick for surely.
Bro, that's it. It go crazy after the moon sauce on that bitch.
We got a couple tattooed like down on the South Side. We know for there's a lot of barber shops down here. Barber shops and tattoo shops.
They nice though, keep it a bean.
Oh man. I got killed on the cut. I can't speak for
no.
I ain't going lie. Bro, I'm
Slicing
chilling down
somebody's
here.
shit.
It's a slow day. I think it was like Tuesday. I'm like, I need a little shape up. So
Yeah.
I go to the barber shop down there, man.
All right.
Oh man,
Daddy
I should have
nigga
knew.
shit.
I should have knew when I walked in. Man, he hit me with the black chalk on there. I knew I got tortured.
No. Spray paint.
He asked me at the end. He said, "Yeah, now you cool with the black spray?" So you know, I got dreads. I normally don't get shape up, so I'm thinking it's just the spray that everybody get at the end of the cut. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm always do that." So he's spraying me down, bro. Like real life, he's spraying me down. Like the way his seat's set up, you can't really see the mirror though. Like you feel me? So and he got me facing the front for real. So I'm like, all right, Unk's not about to do me like that. He'll stop before. Unk spraying me down, bro. I'm feeling it. I'm like, damn, he been spraying for a minute. And he's like covering it up, spraying something like moving.
Yeah, you moving shit around.
And he keep doing the step when the barber step back and look at you from the front. I knew it. Everybody in the barbershop looking at me. I knew something was
No,
like,
that's when I knew.
That's when I knew. So I came down here. It's crazy. I wore a hat down there. So I just threw the hat on, bro. I just threw the hat on. I only get shape ups, bro.
Nah, I'm already knowing, bro.
I look in the mirror when I get down here. I'm like, yo, I go right down there. Come here.
No, check me out.
I ain't gonna embarrass you in front of everybody, but we gotta have a talk right now for surely. Like
he said, step in my office real quick. Well, bro, that's bro.
Yeah, for sure. So
then they be trying to tax for shit though.
Yeah. Unk get me together. Unk got a good price with me, but man, I'm gonna see you in a couple weeks. Cuts by Corey, bro. I knew you for too long.
Facts.
Open that book up, yo.
Open
that book up, yo.
Shout out to bro, man.
Cuts by Corey be too booked up, bro. He told me like, you got to do it a month in advance.
I'm like, damn.
Damn. Shout out Cuts by Corey. I seen him come up too. That's my guy.
Bro. Swear, because it's like, what's so dope about this whole experience? It's like, we really came up together, and it's like we're really seeing everybody flourish.
And that's
dope,
what I tell
bro.
people about older. That's like, bro, we is lit over there. Like you gonna find some greatness over there. We got Hardo, we got Mac, we got Wiz Khalifa, we got Scoop TV, we got One Weezy. Like,
everybody
we lit
going,
over there.
Everybody going crazy, man. So, if I was to ask you a question, like if you could talk to your younger self, what's some things you would tell yourself, like some advice you would have gave yourself as a younger you?
That's a good question. I would definitely say is be open to learning different things, like while you younger. So it's like when you get older, you're not just stuck on one thing. You get what I'm saying? Like for example, in older days, we had a Photoshop class, like you know what I mean? And I was using high school to fuck off, like you know what I mean? Older days we was skipping class, we was leaving. You could have literally, it was like recess, bro. Like it was recess, bro. We hanging on the second floor for 30 minutes, bro. It was only 46 minutes in the class period, like no lie, bro. Like that was really different. And it's like I could have used that now. I gotta pay people to do that type of stuff. I got taught, but I just wasn't paying attention. I gotta pay people, and it's like that stuff is expensive. It is. You might hit somebody up for a flyer and he tell you $50, and it's like, damn, bro, $50. For a website. Like our website was expensive. Like it was definitely expensive. I ain't even gonna say the price because I don't know if he gave us a love shot. He charged people different. I don't even want to put that out there, but. When we paid for that website, I'm like, wow, I didn't know it could get this expensive out here for surely. But I would definitely say just being open to new things and just listening, bro, and just taking things that I didn't a little more serious than I actually was, for sure.
No, that's definitely dope, bro. And one more question I do want to ask: fatherhood. You're new to fatherhood. How's that been treating you?
It's definitely one of the best feelings ever. And she's an Aquarius just like me, but we at 6 months right now. But it's definitely one of the best feelings. Like that's my right hand. Like my little girl's definitely my right hand for surely. And it's crazy. I promoted the people that don't got kids. Like yo, have a kid. Yo, I'm telling you, like have a kid.
This one says your perspective.
It was definitely a change that I needed too, for sure. And it's like I didn't realize I needed that until I had the kid. It blocks out like so much of the negative stuff and just the BS that you might be surrounded by, and it just keep me calm and give me a reason now. It literally give me a reason for surely now.
No, that's definitely dope, bro. I just want to say thank you once again getting
For
on here,
sure.
man. This is another dope content for We Are Pittsburgh, where we
are.
collaborating at the top. We are not competing, so make sure y'all stay tuned for new people we got on the segment. And no, actually, one more thing, my bad. So, you know, we having a draft here. The draft is coming next year.
For sure.
What's your plans for that? Because this is really why I got this together, too. So, for when these people do come down to the city, you know exactly where to go, whether it's food, clothing.
Yeah, for sure. And it's crazy.
podcast.
A lot of the athletes know about it for sure. So, it's like I be reaching out to my athlete friends and just be telling them, like, bro, you trying to spread the word when they come to the city? Like, I already got stuff lined up for that. You know what I mean? For surely. And it's like, I'm definitely hype about it because it's going to be big. Like, it's going to be big for our small brands that people don't even realize. Like, people don't even know there's going to be $1 million of promotion out here towards Pittsburgh. I'm going to make sure the store's stocked up, and it's like, they got to come down.
They got to come down.
This is the heart of it, bro. You can't go nowhere except East Carson St.
Right. That's real.
Come see VS, yo. Come see how it get down here, yo, for sure.
So yeah, man, I appreciate you once again, my boy,
for
man.
Sure.
Keep going up, man. Keep
Shout
doing
out Scoop TV, man.
Y'all
Make sure y'all get an interview for sure. Like, I seen bro put in real footwork that most wouldn't even do. No cap. And I tip my hat. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't get them flyers out here, like certain shit that they do out here. Like, bro, moving from a city to another city, like, I know that's maybe, you don't know nobody out there.
Man, bro.
You just literally hopping in, you feel me? You literally hopping out there.
It take a lot of mental capacity too.
Rest
like that,
too.
Man, that built myself so much as a man, bro. It was just like, you know, when you're by yourself, you really got to move a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, there was no family or nothing to fall back on. So I really appreciate that for real, my boy, for real.
Yeah. Shout out all the brands in the city, all the artists, no matter what you do out here. Just keep consistent and collaborate. That's all there is to it.
That's how we gonna win. Y'all heard it here first. We are Pittsburgh. Let's get it.
DS.